Wolfpack. Please welcome to the stage your host for Olympia Weekend, the voice of bodybuilding, Bob Cicherillo.
What's up, Vegas? Oh man, am I excited. Folks, we have seen the most competitive lineup, I think maybe even in Olympia history, unfold itself for this year's Olympia title. And that's not just in the men's, but straight across the board. Over 400 athletes qualifying this year. That does make this the biggest Olympia of all time. And I couldn't be happier that we're back here in Vegas. We're going to get to the athletes in just a bit, folks, but we've got a little business to take care of first. That, of course, is the weekend and how it unfolds. All the activities are going to be, of course, at the Expo. That's going to be at the Venetian. Very nicely put together. I think you guys are going to like what you see. A lot of sponsors have come back now that we've gotten past the COVID years. So it's great to have some of the big boxes coming back and setting up shop. Of course, you'll see all that action. Lots of new activities going on there, and of course, sponsors and events. You're going to see that everything's been supersized here at the Olympia. No greater year than this year, of course, with a record amount of athletes competing. But we always like to start things off right here with the press conference. And I'm glad everybody was able to come out here and enjoy it, because I think we've got a great show lined up for you. Folks, this show actually has been 3 years in the making, believe it or not. There's a lot of pieces that had to get put together, but this was actually going to take place a few years back. Got put off by the COVID. All the boys got together, and of course, Jake Wood. I can't see anything because of the lights, but here's Jake right down in front. Your Olympia owner, folks, Jake Wood. While other events canceled around the world, Jake said, no, we're not canceling nothing. Matter of fact, we're going to put the prize money up even bigger. We're going to have the biggest stage in Olympia history, and the show will go on, and history will be made. Thank you, Jake, for everything that you do for our sport. When you talk about putting the pieces together, like I said, almost 3 years ago, they were starting to put the pieces together. Then they had to do an 11th hour change. We ended up in Orlando. Turned out absolutely fantastic. But if I could tell you all the people that have to come together to put an event like this on, it would take me forever. But I got somebody better, and that, of course, is Dan Solomon. He's right down here in the front. What's up, Dan? Get up for your Olympia president. Actually, Dan, don't sit down. You know what? Why don't you come on up here, because you know this stuff a whole lot better than I do. So, Dan, come on up on stage, man. Just give me a couple minutes with you. Come on up, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the president of the Olympia, Dan Solomon.
Told you we'd get you on stage this weekend, all right?
I wore my lucky sweater. So let me tell you something, Bob. I gotta be honest. The last couple of years, if you turned on the various business news outlets like CNBC or whatever news channels you watched all the industries around the world struggle as we were ravaged by a global pandemic.
Then that happened.
And along the way, we watched our friends and other businesses and other industries struggle. And we saw companies shrink. We saw people revisit the way they even do business. We saw company by company struggle in ways that were heartbreaking. And it was a tough thing to see. But what I learned over the last couple of years is that the passion, devotion, dedication that lives in this room can conquer anything, even a global pandemic.
Yep.
And I say this because there were more events held over the last year than we have ever held, thanks to the NPC and the IFBB Professional League. Outside of the United States, there was over 250 events, and they took place with record participation in nearly every measurable, whether it was sports nutrition companies, apparel businesses, exercise equipment companies. They were thriving and growing in the face of one of the most difficult times in economic history. And that really filled me to know how impenetrable we are when it comes to rivaling our passion against anything that comes our way. But with that said, you opened tonight, Bob, and you said to this crowd that this is the biggest Olympia we've ever had. I think it's important to tell you this, and then I'm going to sit down. I think it's important to tell you guys something as you're making your way around Las Vegas and the Venetian Convention Center, and of course the Zappos Theater down the hall. That stage production is going to knock your socks off. But I will tell you that as you're going through this, what I'm about to tell you is not promoter bullshit. It is not hyperbole or nonsense or just stuff so we can hear ourselves say great things about what we do. What I'm about to tell you is a statement of measurable fact. When you look at our ticket sales, the Zappos Theater for our main production has been sold out for over a month. Earlier this week, we staged the Amateur Olympia where 800 registrations took place. It was the largest Amateur Olympia in the history of the time we've been doing this. Sponsorships are at an all-time high. This coming weekend, more than 400 IFBB professional athletes will compete in 11 divisions for more prize money than has ever been awarded in the history of bodybuilding competition. And it all adds up to one thing, and listen clearly. You guys are attending the biggest bodybuilding and fitness event of all time.
Yep.
And Bob, since they told us we are not allowed to drop mics, I'm just going to hand it back to you. Let's go.
Give it up for Dan Solomon. All right, well, like I said, folks, we've got a little business to take care of here today. I want to give a special thank you to Wolfpack. You can see their bags up on stage. They are one of our main sponsors here this weekend, along with your Kratom. I see my buddy Kelly and his lovely wife right down here in the front. Good to have you guys here at the Olympia. You're going to see all kinds of people over this weekend. All right, folks, well, we can come to that time. The only question here, the athletes are ready. They're lined up. DJ Freddie's ready. Question is, where's my man Sid? Is he ready?
Bob, I was born ready. The real question is, are you ready?
You're asking me if I'm ready?
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Okay.
I think it's time to find out the best fans in all of bodybuilding already. What say you?
I say we go to the fans right here in Vegas and from around the world. Fans who are in Vegas, are you ready?
Winter's coming. Winter's coming.
Anybody else feeling a little bit cold in here today?
He is your two-time reigning and defending Mr. Olympia champion from Egypt. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, Big
All right, I told you we were starting things off big, and who better but a man they call Big. He is your two-time Olympian champ. It looks like we're going to have to rename him Hollywood Ramy now. What's up with the sunglasses, man? I like that.
Yeah, the new glasses. I can see a lot of stars right here for my new glasses.
You steal those from Sean, right?
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, Ramy, this is it. Not one, but two times you have captured that elusive Sandow and the title of Olympia champion. Anything different this year? It seems a little, I thought I saw little snowflakes coming down earlier.
I think everything is different this year. You know, we had a hard time last 2 years because that star in front of us, the making that pandemic, he happened to the world, but now our game is growing like crazy. We have 30 competitors right here. He will be in the Open, and a lot of competitors around the world right now. We are growing like crazy. Even the world is back a little bit, but the game, he back stronger than ever. I like that.
Well, speaking of growing like crazy, looks like you have gotten even bigger, my friend. But I heard the other day, now you can confirm this, that you are weighing in at 300 pounds this year. Is that true, sir?
We will see tomorrow.
The fans want to see you right now. That's what they want to see.
Let me say the truth. I'm trying to come better than every year. Always this is my goal, to let all the fans around the world happy for what he need to see for us. I'm working with my team for everything. We don't have that goal to be bigger or bigger size than every year, but it's happened. I got wrong tomorrow. And, I try tomorrow to, I think, the most important thing, if you come tomorrow, the condition will be better than every year.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the United States, 2019 Mr. Olympia, Brandao. And from Iran, the Persian Wolf, the People's Champion, Hadi Choopan.
All right, we're going to get some microphones up here, make my job a little bit easier. All right, he's back, the people's champ himself, Hadi Choopan. Got here plenty early this year, been in preparations. We've all seen the videos. We all catch your IG. Looking absolutely fantastic. But he beat this guy right here because he just woke up and he was a little bit bigger today by some weird circumstance. Big breakfast, perhaps.
من خیلی خوشحالم که اینجا هستم و برای چهارمین بار تونستم داخل مثل المپیا باشم کنار بهترین‌های جهان. همه خوب هستم، اما خب همونجور که همه می‌دونن هادی چوپان همیشه بهتر از هر سال میاد و من تهدید جدی هستم به طرف همشون و هیچ ترکی ندارم شرکتی هر شرکتی نیست. من بهتر از هر سال
Said I'm happy to be here and compete against the best bodybuilder here, but I'm Hadi Choopan and also I come every year better than last year, so this year I'm a better version.
Better version of Hadi is a scary one, that's for sure, because he was in great conditioning last year, still keeping in that top three. So we're going to see what Hadi brings to this stage tomorrow. I know he's got his team in place. But you not only have one Olympia champ, but two you got to get by. And Brandon Curry, former Olympia champion. Looking slick here, buddy.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
How we feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. It's been a good prep so far. Got my bags today. Got my luggage today, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, it's pretty chill so far since I've been here, so happy to be here.
Nice thing is about bodybuilders, you don't need nothing except what this guy's got right here. That's one of the best physiques in the world. Olympia champ. You got to take out the two-time champ now. What have you done differently? I know you got yourself holed up in Kuwait once again. You got the boys out there, the Camel crew, doing their thing out at Oxygen Gym. And it's all business for Brandon Curry. What can you do to take this guy out, though?
Well, for me, it's, some things about time. So today, this year, we put more time in for this preparation. It's been about 4 months away, just to make sure I come in with a better package than previous seasons, particularly because, with the pandemic and whatnot, shorter preparations. So I've been able to put in more off-season time, be able to put in more muscle, more quality. So we're going to bring that to the stage and dance with my boy right here.
There's the bell, boys. How about a big hand, folks? Olympia champs. Hadi Choopan going to be the best he ever had. These guys battling once again for that Olympia title. Thank you, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 2021 212 Olympia champion, making his Mr. Olympia Open Class debut from the United States, Derek Lunsford. Two-time Arnold USA champion from the Netherlands, William Kodak.
All right, now we're talking. Now we got some competition up here, right? What are you doing here?
Is this the press conference, right? The open?
Yeah, the open. Yeah.
I'm here. This is my division now, right?
Isn't he a 212 guy?
Yeah, he used to be in the 212 class, but that just doesn't say a lot because I'm from the 212 class as well. So, you know.
That's right. You early in your career, you started in the 212, moved up. I think he's done pretty good over the years. What do you think, Derek?
And a fantastic job, obviously.
Fantastic. Well, listen, it all started back in Pittsburgh. Okay, you went out there unannounced, filling in for Big Ramy. You couldn't make it in. You popped up on there, and the whole bodybuilding world went absolutely crazy. And they said, "Who's this guy?" And it's Derek Lunsford. They said, "Oh my God, he can actually stand up there with the big boy." Was that the impetus that pushed you into thinking, maybe I'll give that open a shot?
Look, I love bodybuilding. I've always believed in my heart that I would be an open bodybuilder at some point in my career. I didn't think it would be this year. I come off the 212 Olympia last year with the title. The plan was always to defend the 212 title this year. But I was just so eager after winning the title to get back in the gym and keep training. I love it's so hard for me not to be in the gym, pushing hard. And so after the months went by, and then the guest posing at the Pittsburgh Pro happened, we realized, man, I put on some pretty good amount of muscle tissue. And even then, we were thinking, we'll still come back down and defend the 212 Mr. Olympia title. But after some deep consideration, we thought, you know what? My body wants to grow. It wants to be a bigger, better version of itself. And the 212 limitation was just going to hold me back. So we said, you know what? This is the year. Let's do it.
Well, you were 212 because you were at the top of the key, barely making it into the class, but you got that first place award, of course, Olympia title. Just for reference, what are you weighing about these days, Derek?
Hani, where you at? Am I supposed to say this?
Forget about Hadi.
Yeah, I put on a considerable amount of muscle tissue this year. I would say I'm somewhere in the low mid 230s.
Nice. Okay. Lots of chicken.
Well, it was low calorie there for a while to get shredded, because conditioning is important here at the Olympia. But yeah, I've definitely been putting in the fork time and the weights.
All right, Derek Lunsford, welcome to the open class, my friend. Now all you got to do is stand next to this guy. There's a reason they call him the Conqueror, okay? Because he's been pushing these guys and pushing them and pushing them. William, is it your time finally to get this title this year?
We always come here, to win the show, and we always say, people have a lot of predictions, a lot of this, and, I can do a lot of prediction, but it don't mean nothing until the day, until on stage, until we finish, until we get a result from the judges. So I let people talk, and if I'm not in a conversation with you, it doesn't matter, So, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, and I know, this year, we say it every year, this year is my year, this year is my year, but I really have the confidence, the feeling, in my gut, there's something different in the air this year. So.
You had a great year winning the Boston Pro and then the Arnold. Very prestigious. Again, winner of the Arnold.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, making his third Olympia appearance from the United States, Hadi Labrada.
Now, folks, I got to tell you, I got to be up front. A lot of times we have, news we kind of keep in the back and all that stuff. But unfortunately, Hunter was given some bad news the other day. He will not be allowed. I confirmed this with Jim Mannion, who's down here in the front, president of the IFBB Pro League. Hunter, you will not be able to wear the hat on stage. Yeah. I know. It was Jim's call. He said you look good, but you can't wear the hat. It's a problem. All right. All right. Is anybody following his IG? Is anybody getting this stuff here? We like to give Hunter a little bit of fun stuff over here because no matter what you see with Hunter, if he's completely stripped, he's got his posing trunks, he's got the hat on. Guest posing, he's got the hat on. So it's like, the lucky hat. Are you going to need any luck this year? That's the question.
What we could say is that no one's ever going to be able to do me dirty and like post a picture of a guest posing and say it was from a contest.
This is true. This is true. I like that.
Ever.
Listen, banner year last year, right? Making your rookie debut, right? Second Olympia, my bad. Second Olympia, and you catapulted yourself into the top 5 with an impressive 4th place finish. Getting from 4th to 1st is tough, man. All right? I mean, top 5 is hard enough. We've seen the videos, we've seen the pictures and the updates. Looks like you put on some quality muscle. Not 30 pounds like this guy, but you know, hey. What do you think of this year, Hunter?
Man, I'm excited about this year. You know, last year was a surprise to a lot of people, myself included. And you know, I built off of that, carried the momentum, kept my head down and worked. And I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I corrected the issues from last year, and I'm looking forward to, you know, getting on stage with those guys and challenging.
There was, I mean, obviously you guys all keep up with social media. You got to do that these days as part of the game. But there was a lot of chatter after last year's Olympia. Oh, Nick got a gift. Hunter got a gift. Nick should have beat Hunter. Hunter should have beat Nick. What do you see when you see stuff like that out there? Does it bother you? Does it get to you at times? Or
I tell myself that if you wouldn't seek them out for advice, don't take criticism from them. The only people's opinions that matter are the ones that judge me, and their opinion was not as worth.
What did you think about your placing? Should you have been higher? Should you have been higher last year?
No, I shouldn't have been higher.
No. So you had the top 3 pretty much ready. Well, let me ask you that. Did you have Big Ramy winning?
I did.
I know you were a student of the game, obviously your father, a great IFBB historian.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the stage, making his Olympia debut, Texas Pro and Arnold UK champion from South Africa, Andrew Jack! Making his 3rd Olympia appearance, former Texas, New York, and Tampa Pro champion, the Canadian sensation,
What's happening?
Who's the big guy? Good Lord. You know, there's... Hey, who's skirting the line here? Ian, get back behind the line. Come on, man. You know that. Tricks. He learned that stuff from Labrada years ago. Andrew Jack. I said your real name at the check-in the other day. Nobody knew who I was talking about.
Yeah, I had no idea.
He had no idea. The Nigerian night train has arrived, folks.
Yes, sir.
And he means business.
Real business.
So what do you think of this crew right here?
Oh, hats up to all these guys. They've been there before me, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah.
But you say they're small?
I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, you know, it's an art show. Definitely, the Mona Lisa will be on full display.
So where does the name Andrew Jack come from? Because obviously, as most of the people know, that's if you could tell everybody what your real name.
It's part of my name.
What's that?
It's part of my name.
Part of your name. Well, where did Jack come from? Clearly, your mother didn't. You didn't come out and say, "He's Jack." Hopefully not.
No, I mean, it's just a name in school because I was a stone guy. Like I do crazy stuff.
You were stoned?
Stubborn. Like I was crazy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, listen. This is your debut.
Yes, sir.
What are you expecting out of this weekend?
I think everyone should just grab some popcorn and soda, strap on your seatbelts, and we'll give you guys some entertainment. Yeah.
Andrew, are you expecting to be in the first call out?
Well, let's see what happens tomorrow.
William said, be honest.
100%, I'm definitely there already. But what happens after that? That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's going to be the key, because Big Ramy, and you got some big boys up there. One of them right down here, Ian Valliere, Canada's finest, in the house. All right, Lee, you're a veteran of the Olympia stage, but you seem to be one of those guys that kind of posts in the center, like you hear about all these predictions and shows. Everybody's got a podcast these days, and they throw out these names, and Andrew Jett, and Derek Lunsford. And your name always seems to kind of escape people. Like, oh, that's right, you got Ian, too. Sure.
Yeah, all the podcast things here. You know, some people just keep running their mouths and saying some bullshit, innit? And Ian is one of them. And where is his friend? Fuad? One of them. And they said too many things about me before the Texas Pro. And what happened? Well, they ate the awards, innit? And they said the same thing about me before the UK. And they ate the awards too, innit? And action speaks better than words. I'm the only person in the open division that has done all three winnings in a row in 7 months. Yeah. So stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, like I don't want to be the biggest or the baddest. I just want to be the prettiest. I just want to be the cutest and the sexiest. That's why the Mona Lisa will be on display tomorrow. Full display. Hey, Bo.
Well, unfortunately, all those accolades you just mentioned are taken up by your MC of the event, so. But good luck anyway. Ian.
Yes, sir.
This guy's bringing a strong game, man. He's bigger than life. He is jacked. He's won 3. But you're no slouch yourself, my friend. You were in the Olympia last year. He wasn't.
Yep. I've been here. I'm battle tested for sure.
No, you're not shy either when it comes to the battle of the podcast and putting your feelings out there and stuff. So what do you think about all that stuff, Ian?
I think it's my opinion, and I give it straight up how it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's kind of how it is.
All right, so you did well this year, but I know you weren't exactly happy with your final placing. What improvements have you made this year to get yourself up into that top 5?
I just wanted to bring a more complete, more well-rounded physique. You know, be stronger in all the poses across the board, and display that, you know, Ian conditioning that I'm known for.
Where's Andrew going to place in this show?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Where do you think he's going to? Is he going to be standing next to you at any time?
We'll find out tomorrow.
No, hell no. You see, let's be honest.
If you want to peel it down right now and show, I'll give you my assessment. You show me right now, I'll tell you where I think you'll place.
Can you leave that up to the guys want to see something? You have to start this party. You
want to talk the talk, walk the walk.
You see something?
No.
What do you got?
I don't think I have anything to prove because I've talked the talk and I've walked the walk. And the history is there. So let's see what will happen tomorrow. Is
Yes,
he
sir.
a prediction for everything? Or he can do prediction for tomorrow. So yeah, let him talk the talk. I walk the walk.
He's saying you're all talk, Ian.
Oh, he can say what he wants. That's all right. I've been here. I proved myself, and I'm going to continue to prove myself this year.
Andrew Jack says he's going to be in that first call-out. The question is, are you going to be standing next to him?
I will be there this year, absolutely.
There you go.
You heard it there, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage in his second Olympia appearance, top 5 in his Olympia debut, the youngest to ever win the Auto Classic. Please welcome to the stage, the mutant, Nick Walker.
Nick, Hunter, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Man, there's a lot of talk going on up here, brother, but all you did was take 5 last year. Top 5.
Yes, I did.
What do you think of all this chatter up here going on? Andrew Jack says he's going to be in the first call. Does that mean you're not going to be in the first call?
I will 100% be in the first call out.
I like the confidence, Nick. A lot of chatter last year that you should have beaten Hunter Labrada. Should you have? Oh, now you're shy after this whole year of stuff online.
I do think I should have beat Hunter.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Turn this goddamn mic up! Somebody turn this goddamn mic up! Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm tired these. I'm back there. I'm almost falling asleep. This is boring. You guys want to be entertained or what? You guys want to be entertained or what? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Boogeyman is here, making his Olympia debut. Listen,
First of all, I got my respect for every single one of you guys out here because I know what it takes to get jacked.
So does he.
But however, Break, we're gonna finish business, my guy.
Did you say brick?
Look at the guy.
There is no
You got
business to
some of
be
your
finished.
troops? You talking?
I don't talk to people in the third call-outs.
Hang on, he's got.
Say all you want. You can say all you want. What am I to say
Well,
is,
that's why you talk too much, because you won't ever beat me.
listen. You've never stood next to my best. Friday night, it's gonna happen. Friday night, I'll break you down. Saturday, your head is getting decapitated, my guy.
With legs like that, you'll break yourself down.
Well, hang on a second. Hang on. We got lots of good competition up here, but you know what? There's a guy I think you're leaving out. He was just on a podcast the other day that I was on with him. I don't want to leave him out of here, but he's down in the audience. But I spotted you earlier. Raphael Brandao. Come on up here, buddy. Brazil's finest. I do want to make one observation here, or observation, as it would be. Brandao rhymes with Sandow. Yep. A lot of people talking about Brazil's best. What do you think about this? Nick here says he was fourth last year, and he's doing nothing but moving up. Actually, he has said he's going to win this title this year. Raphael, you say, no way.
Give it to me, Nick. I can place. So yeah,
You come bearing gifts.
I come here and bring this gift for Hunter. It's for you, my friend. I just take care of this guy and Nick because Saturday night it be hard for you guys. Come back home and look to the results and see Raphael Brandao coming from Brazil and kick the ass. Yeah. I came here to take over. You know? I came here to take over. Yeah. I came here to take over and nobody was talking about Raphael Brandao before, but now I know sure they'll talk about Raphael Brandao after Saturday night. Let's go! And listen, hey Nick, open please.
Open the gift. Open the gift. We're dying to see.
Yeah. Listen, you guys gonna cry and bring this for you guys.
All right. So I gotta ask you out there. Is that what those are crying fellas?
Give me that. No, that's a win right there.
Listen, I need some competition for these guys. We got anybody in the back over here that can give these guys a run for their money? Because I hear a whole lot of talk up in here.
Making his Olympia debut all the way from Slovakia. His name is Michael Krasanik. You know him as Rizzo!
Ready for that.
You done?
Are you done?
I am the rest. Something you should know is I also came from the other division like you, and I came in here and I made history in 7 months. So let's see what you will do tomorrow.
You also came from the division too.
In all fairness, Michael,
I'm chilling, bro.
Michael doesn't speak a whole lot of English, all right? He told me earlier through his interpreter, he wanted to come out here and talk, not with his mouth, but with his physique. What do you think, folks?
Showing off doesn't count. We all know.
What do you know? What do you know? You're the new guy here. You beat this guy? You see the size of this guy? Chris said, show us.
It's not size, it's not size. We're talking about crafted, craftedly crafted. Mona Lisa is priceless. And we'll see, and you guys will see tomorrow.
Show us your artwork.
Yes, sir.
There's the bell, folks. One of these gentlemen might be your next Mr. Olympia. Give it up for the Olympians.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 2020 Miss Fitness Olympia from the United States,